This is not a pipe. And by that, dear readers and writers, I believe that you already know where I'm going with this. Obviously, today we will be speaking about mcgregor, as in the Commissioner, as in the fictional character created by George Simenon. I may have mixed my mcgregors with my mcgriz. Now, at this point of the sketch, normally I would throw the pipe for the sheer theatricality of it all, but given that I paid 25 smackers for this prop, I think I won't. So, George Simenon, Writers at Work, the Paris Review. We said that he invented the fictional character of Commissioner Maigret. In my opinion, he is a good character, although I love more the figure of the private eye, so for instance, Sam Spade, Philip Marlowe, and of the such. But again, in my opinion, he is better than Poirot. I don't like Poirot. And yes, I said it. Fight me if you want. I don't like Poirot's attitude. He just comes in, just twirls his mustache, and case solved. No, I just don't like it. But again, opinions and tastes, right? So, what does George Simenon say about his method? You see, he has a very particular way of approaching his stories, especially the ones regarding Commissioner Maigret. You can imagine it more or less as the Stanislavski method because he becomes Commissioner Maigret. He doesn't plan ahead. He just starts writing in the span of 10 to 15 days, one chapter a day, and he just goes where the story takes him. If he doesn't like the story, or if at a certain point he stops, he just trashes the whole manuscript. So it's a very unique method and a very interesting approach. Now, during the interview, he does say something very similar to what we saw actually with Faulkner. He says that once he finishes a book, he has this impression of not having succeeded or of not being completely satisfied. So again, I can get no satisfaction, if you know the song. So there is this lingering feeling of striving for something more. And that is a constant with many other authors, as I have seen. But he also, I did want to add a side note, Simenon also wrote other books other than the Maigret series, and one that I would recommend, which is very good, is The Window Over the Way, and go and check that out if you are interested in other works by Simenon. So for today's topic, here is the little piece on which I want to concentrate through the whole interview. At a certain point, George Simenon says this, and I quote, "Writing is not a profession of happiness. I don't think an artist can ever be happy." So, again, I will quote as many times as I have to Hemingway with his Nobel acceptance speech. I think that I already quoted him in other two videos when he says, the life of a writer is at best a lonely one. So it appears that the more I read the opinions of other writers, the more I see this feeling of, I would say, of unease or of of solitude, of unsatisfaction. So I want to say that I understand part of where that is coming from. But I also want to try to counterbalance that. Because yes, writing starts from within, starts from something very intimate, starts in solitude. But to get to that point, you need to have some experience. You need the other. You need to live part of not only your life, but of the life of others. And live with others to actually know how to write a character and have those characters or that basic understanding of the wills, the wants of those characters. So there is much more to it than that simple unhappiness and solitude. And from a certain point of view, I want to believe that, because if I were to halt myself at the simple concept of, yes, writing is solace, is solitude, and writing is unhappiness, that would just be sad. And I don't want to be sad. But anyway, there are these dimensions that juxtapose and that interact with each other. Loneliness, happiness, loneliness and unhappiness. And I think that they are worth a more in-depth discussion that I will probably in the near future make another video about. In the meantime, let me know with a comment, what do you think about this last topic of this video? I am curious. Leave a like, leave a comment if you will. If not, never mind. Have a nice one. Don't forget to breathe. Don't forget to smile. Those are important things.